Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, and welcome to this reflection on one of life's most sacred journeys, marriage. In Islam, marriage is more than just a contract. It's a profound spiritual bond, a path paved with love, mercy, and understanding. It's about two souls coming together not just to share their lives, but to help each other grow closer to Allah. However, like any worthwhile journey, it requires effort, patience, and a commitment to nurturing the bond you share. That's why we're here today to delve into 10 golden rules inspired by the Quran and the Sunnah that can help you cultivate a blissful and fulfilling Islamic marriage. These rules aren't mere suggestions, they're divine guidelines, beacons of light, illuminating the path towards a harmonious and blessed union. So join us as we embark on this enlightening journey together, seeking to strengthen our marriages and draw closer to our Creator. The first golden rule, my dear brothers and sisters, is the gift of time. In the tapestry of life, time is the most precious thread, and how we choose to spend it speaks volumes about our priorities. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, reminds us in Surah Al-Asr, "By time indeed mankind is in loss." This verse, my friends, is a profound reminder that every moment is a gift, an opportunity to invest in what truly matters. In the garden of marriage, time is the sunshine and the water that nourishes the seeds of love and understanding. It's about setting aside those precious moments, those pockets of time in our busy lives, to truly connect with our spouses. It's not just about being physically present, but about being fully present in heart and mind. It's about putting away our phones, turning off the television, and silencing the noise of the outside world to truly listen, to truly see, and to truly appreciate the one Allah has chosen for us. Marriage is not a destination, it's a journey, a continuous process of rediscovering and falling deeper in love with one another, day after day, year after year. Now, let's move on to our second golden rule, navigating conflict. It's important to remember that even the most loving couples will face disagreements. After all, we are all unique individuals with our own thoughts, feelings, and perspectives. Disagreements, my friends, are not a sign of a failing marriage. They are an opportunity for growth, a chance to understand and appreciate one another on a deeper level. The key, however, lies in how we choose to navigate these disagreements. Allah, the Most Wise, says in Surah An-Nahl, "And speak to people good." He commands us to speak with kindness and respect to all, especially to our spouses, even in the midst of disagreements. So, the next time you find yourself in a disagreement with your spouse, take a deep breath, lower your voice, and choose your words carefully. Our third golden rule, my dear brothers and sisters, is respect, the very foundation upon which a strong and loving marriage is built. Respect in Islam is not just a suggestion, it is a commandment from Allah Himself. In Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 10, Allah reminds us, "The believing men and believing women are allies of one another." Allies, my friends, support, protect, and honor one another. They treat each other with dignity, recognizing the inherent worth that Allah has bestowed upon every human being. Respect in marriage is multifaceted. It's about valuing your spouse's opinions, even if you don't always agree with them. It's about listening attentively when they speak, truly hearing their thoughts and feelings without interruption or judgment. Respect is the language of love, a language that speaks volumes even in the absence of words. Now, let's move on to our fourth golden rule, a principle that is often overlooked, but is so crucial for a thriving marriage, individual self-discovery. You see, dear brothers and sisters, marriage in Islam is not about two halves becoming whole. It's about two whole individuals choosing to embark on a journey of love, growth, and companionship together. Encouraging your spouse to pursue their passions, to develop their talents, and to grow in their relationship with Allah is not a threat to your marriage. It's an investment in its strength and vitality. So how can we support our spouses in their individual growth? It starts with creating a space where they feel safe to explore their interests, to share their dreams, and to pursue their passions without fear of judgment or criticism. It's about celebrating their accomplishments, big or small, and offering encouragement during times of challenge. Our fifth golden rule, my dear brothers and sisters, takes us to the heart of the home. For a true Islamic marriage is built on the foundation of a peaceful and loving home environment. Allah, the Most Merciful, says in Surah Ar-Rum, verse 21, "And of his signs is that he created for you from yourselves mates that you may find tranquility in them. And he placed between you affection and mercy." Notice, dear friends, that Allah highlights tranquility, affection and mercy as essential elements of a blessed marriage. Creating a safe haven begins with understanding that our homes are not just physical structures, but sacred spaces where love resides, where hearts find solace and where souls connect. It's about transforming our homes into sanctuaries of peace, where harsh words are replaced with gentle whispers, where anger gives way to understanding, and where forgiveness flows freely. Building a safe haven is a shared responsibility. It's about creating a space where both spouses feel respected, valued, and cherished. As we journey through these golden rules, we arrive at our sixth principle, one that adds a touch of joy and vibrancy to the tapestry of marriage, exploring common interests. You see, dear brothers and sisters, while it's beautiful to celebrate our differences and to encourage individual growth, it's equally important to nurture the bonds of companionship through shared experiences. When we engage in activities that bring us joy, when we discover hobbies that ignite our passions, and when we share these experiences with our spouses, it creates a deeper sense of connection and understanding. Exploring common interests doesn't mean you have to love everything your spouse loves. It's about being open to trying new things, to stepping outside of your comfort zones, and to discovering hidden gems that you can enjoy together. Our journey through the golden rules of a blissful Islamic marriage brings us to the seventh principle, one that nourishes the very essence of our being, praying together. In the tapestry of life, prayer is the golden thread that connects us to our Creator, a source of solace, strength, and guidance. And when we share this intimate act of worship with our spouses, it creates a profound spiritual connection, a bond that transcends the physical realm. Allah the Most High says in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 187, "They are clothing for you and you are clothing for them." This beautiful verse, my dear brothers and sisters, highlights the intimacy and closeness that exists between spouses. When we stand shoulder to shoulder in prayer, our hearts aligned in submission to Allah, we are reminded of the sacred covenant we have made, not just to each other, but to our Creator. This, my friends, is the power of prayer. A power that can transform your marriage into a source of immense spiritual fulfillment. Let's now explore the eighth golden rule, one that adds sweetness and warmth to the fabric of marriage, expressing love daily. You see, dear brothers and sisters, love is not just a feeling, it's a verb, an action, a conscious choice we make every single day to nurture the hearts of those we cherish. In a world that often bombards us with negativity, where criticism seems easier than praise, it's easy to forget the power of a kind word, a loving gesture, a simple expression of appreciation. But let us remember the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, who was always generous with his praise, who never missed an opportunity to express his love and appreciation for his wives, his family and his companions. Expressing love doesn't have to be extravagant or complicated. It's the simple things, the everyday gestures that speak volumes. A warm embrace, a heartfelt compliment, a handwritten note expressing your gratitude, a listening ear at the end of a long day. These small acts of love, when practiced consistently, become the building blocks of a strong and lasting marriage. Our journey through the golden rules leads us to the ninth principle, a principle that lies at the very heart of Islam forgiveness. You see, dear brothers and sisters, to err is human, and in the journey of marriage, there will inevitably be times when we stumble, when we falter, when we hurt the ones we love. It's during these challenging moments that the true strength of our commitment to one another is tested, and it's through the act of forgiveness that we find healing, restoration, and a renewed sense of love. Allah, the most forgiving, the most merciful, reminds us in Surah Al-Araf, verse 199, "Take forgiveness, enjoin what is right, and turn away from the ignorant." Notice, dear friends, that Allah doesn't just command us to forgive. He encourages us to embrace forgiveness as a way of life, to let go of grudges, to release the bitterness that can poison our hearts and our relationships. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of immense strength, a testament to the depth of our love and commitment. It's about recognizing that we are all flawed human beings capable of making mistakes, and that holding on to anger and resentment only harms ourselves and our relationships. Our final golden rule, my dear brothers and sisters, is one that requires conscious effort but reaps immeasurable rewards, focusing on the positive. In a world that often highlights the negative, it's easy to fall into the trap of focusing on our spouse's flaws, to dwell on their shortcomings, to magnify their mistakes. But let us remember the words of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, who said, "The believer is simple and noble. He believes what is good about people." Focusing on the positive is not about ignoring problems or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about making a conscious choice to shift our perspective, to train our minds to see the good in our spouses, to appreciate their strengths, and to celebrate their accomplishments. When we focus on the positive, when we choose to see the best in our spouses, we create an environment where love, appreciation, and gratitude can thrive. We create a space where our spouses feel valued, cherished, and supported, which in turn strengthens the bonds of love and commitment. As we conclude our reflection on these 10 golden rules, let us remember that building a blissful Islamic marriage is a journey, not a destination. It's about striving to embody these principles in our daily lives, seeking Allah's guidance, and never giving up on the sacred bond we share. From spending quality time together to navigating conflict with grace, from expressing love daily to embracing forgiveness, these golden rules, inspired by the Quran and the Sunnah, offer a roadmap towards a fulfilling and blessed union. Remember, marriage in Islam is a beautiful act of worship, a means of attaining closeness to Allah, and a source of immense reward in this life and the next. If you found these insights beneficial, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more content on strengthening your faith and your relationships. Alhamdulillah, and we hope you see you again in the next video.